Welcome students, BSc second semester 4 chemistry paper 7 inorganic chemistry. Today we will see topic chelation. In this topic we will see first we will see ligand. Ligand is a donor species which can donate an electron pair or electron pairs to the central metal atom or ion during formation of coordinate compound or complex. Ligands are generally classified into unidentate ligand. It is also called as monodentate. Second, polydentate. Polydentate includes di, tri, tetra, etc. Here, unidentate ligands are termed as complexing agent and polydentate ligands are generally chelating agents. Now, here note that polydentate ligands are generally chelating agents. Okay? Now, another point is chelating agent or chelating ligand. So, in this point we will see what is meant by chelating agent or chelating ligand. Here, didentate polydentate ligand which is attached through two or more donor atoms. Okay, two or more donor atoms to the same central metal ion forming a heterocyclic ring is called chelating agent or chelating ligand. For example, first example ethylene diamine, second example DMG, and third example EDTA. Now, metal chelate. The term chelate, it is a Greek word chil, that is crab's claw. Crab's claw खेकडा म्हणतो त्याला आपण, आणि खेकड्याचा जबडा त्याला क्रॅब्स क्लॉ, खेकड्याच्या जबड्यासारखं असणारं स्ट्रक्चर त्याला आपण मेटल चिलेट असं म्हणणार आहे. नाव द टर्म चिलेट वॉज फर्स्ट यूज्ड बाय G.T. Morgan and H.D.K. Drew to describe the formation of metal chelates. The term metal chelate may be defined as the formation of heterocyclic ring by the association of polydentate ligands with metal. The process is called as chelation. Now, the nature of bond between metal atom or ion and chelating agent may be coordinate covalent or both. The metal chelate is also called chelating complex or cyclic complex or ring type complex. Now, another new point is structural requirements for chelate formation. Structural requirements for chelate formation. Here, important structural requirements for chelate formation may be given as: number 1, the chelating agent should have donor atoms which can donate a lone pair of electrons to metal easily to form a strong bond. Generally, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, etc. are the donor atoms. यामध्ये नायट्रोजन, ऑक्सिजन, सल्फर आणि फॉस्फरस हे कसे ॲटम आहेत? हे डोनर ॲटम्स आहेत. Now, second requirement. Second requirement is chelating agent must contain donor groups which facilitate the formation of stable rings. For example, amido, oxime, imino. Next example, carboxylic or carboxyl, sulfonyl, enol and thiol, etc. Second, essentially heterocyclic ring between chelating agent and metal should be formed. More the number of heterocyclic rings, more will be the stability, as increase in chelate effect increases the stability. The chelated complexes are found to be stable than non-chelated complex. This effect is known as chelate effect. आता यामध्ये या पॉईंटमध्ये डिस्क्रिप्शन कशाचं दिलं आहे पहा, चिलेट इफेक्टचं. म्हणजे चिलेटेड कॉम्प्लेक्स आर फॉर्म्ड टू बी मोर स्टेबल दॅन नॉन चिलेटेड कॉम्प्लेक्स. नाउ point number 4, chelating agent possess at least 2 donor atoms. आता यामध्ये रिक्वायरमेंट कशी आहे पहा, चिलेटिंग एजंट जो असणार आहे त्याच्यामध्ये ॲटलिस्ट म्हणजे कमीत कमी त्याच्यामध्ये 2 ग्रुपची आवश्यकता आहे. किती ग्रुपची? 2 ग्रुप्सची. द डोनर ॲटम्स should be situated in the ligand in such a way that formation of a ring with the metal atom must be without any concentrant. For example, though NH2NH2 is a didentate ligand, it does not form stable chelate due to steric constraint. Therefore, metal chelate should be free from strain. Next, there should not be substitution of bulky groups on the donor atoms as it experience steric hindrance. आता याच्यामध्ये स्टेरिक हिंड्रन्स आपण कशाला म्हणतो पहा, असा ग्रुप पाहिजे किंवा असा ग्रुप नको आहे की त्याच्यामध्ये बल्की म्हणजे प्रमाण जास्त, म्हणजे जास्त प्रमाणामधले ग्रुप्स. देर शुड नॉट बी सबस्टिट्यूशन ऑफ बल्की ग्रुप्स ऑन दी डोनर ॲटम. कशावरती? तर डोनर ॲटमवरती, ॲज इट एक्सपिरियन्स स्टेरिक हिंड्रन्स. ओके. चिलेट containing group A will be comparatively more stable because there is no substitution of bulky group on it. Next, size of the chelating agent should be proper to avoid steric hindrance. याच्यामध्ये चिलेटिंग एजंटची साईज कशी असायला पाहिजे? प्रॉपर असायला पाहिजे की त्याच्यामध्ये अवॉइडन्स कशाचा व्हायला पाहिजे? स्टेरिक हिंड्रन्सचा. नेक्स्ट, रेझोनन्स enhances the stability of the chelate. Next, metal ion should have adequate size, higher charge and suitable vacant d orbitals.